Okay, so my shout out. This is gonna be a little distorted, but just bear with me because I don't know how I'm gonna present what I present to you guys. Okay, but my shout out is gonna go to somebody that we all know, Mr. Skill Bayless from Undisputed, opposite of Shannon Sharp. So everybody knows what happened with Magic Johnson.
Yeah, right.
And no, do you guys follow Skill Bayless on Twitter?
I do, unfortunately. Yeah. You ever follow somebody because you want to see what dumb thing they're gonna say next?
Here's a crazy thing. I don't even follow Skill Bayless. But there's people on my Twitter who follow him. So you know how you click like, such and such click like. So like I always see his crap because other people click like and retweet. So and I don't know how much you've seen of Skip's Twitter, but he is always taking shots at Michael Jordan. So I don't know if Mike beat him in a game of 21 or took his girlfriend in high school or so, but he had something against Michael Jordan. But to get to the point, after Magic Johnson skipped out on his 10 o'clock meeting,
I'm out of here.
He skipped out on his 10 o'clock meeting. Skip Bayless used that incident to take a stab at Michael Jordan. And I'm going to read the tweet to you guys so everybody listening here can know what I'm getting at. But Skip said that, so we just saw the greatest point guard ever, Magic Johnson, basically fail and bail as a GM. And now the GOAT, Michael Jordan, continues to fail without bailing as owner GM of the Hornets, who missed the playoffs in the East for the 7th time in 9 seasons, greater the player versus GM. Now, for those of you that haven't seen the tweet, he mentioned in the East, and he put that in all caps. Like, I don't know why you needed to accentuate that, but he felt the need to do so. Before I get on my soapbox, I got a question for you guys.
Shoot.
At what point has Michael Jordan ever been the GM?
I could have sworn it was Rich Cho.
And there was Bernie Bickerstaff, and there was Mitch Kupchak now, and then there was Rod Higgins.
So, fans, if you can let us know when Jordan ever won a GM hat, please let us know because this is a very opinionated show.
I thought we knew basketball. I
don't like spitting out false stuff.
I mean, all NBA owners have some type of input. I mean,
so
it's final approval.
But if he I don't want to put out false stuff. So if he has been a GM, let us know. We'll come
for
back.
Charlotte. We don't care what he did with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Agreed. And you know what? You just gave him a scapegoat. He's going to come back and he's going to be like, I was talking about Wanda.
No, he wasn't.
No, because he said the Hornets.
Yeah, he did say the Hornets.
He said the Hornets have missed.
But look, here's why I hate that narrative about Jordan failing the Hornets. And my question I always want to ask people, why do you always criticize Michael Jordan so much? And I think the reason for that is because he's Michael Jordan. Yeah. Everybody knows who he is. And if you ask somebody, now Skip can answer this question because he's skilled, but if you ask a casual fan to name 3 other NBA GMs, they can't do it. They can't do it because they're not the greatest basketball player of all time. Mm-hmm. So here's my deal. I'm always, if you go and look at the teams who are constantly successful, who win at a high level, like Jamal stated early in the show, they've been here for 100 years. They've had time to figure things out. Charlotte, we're the new kids on the block. This current
and I don't want to hear anything about the old Charlotte franchise because we both know it's different.
This is this is a brand new franchise. Right. They have only been here for 15 years. Now I'm gonna spit out a few stats for you guys, okay? Now, in the 15 years that we've been here, Jordan took over in 2010. So I'm going to use 2010 as my reference point. Mm-hmm. Since 2000, now he took over in the 2009-2010 season, but I'm going from the 2010 season all forward, okay? The record that we have as a franchise, we're 297 and 425 in those 8 or 9 years, okay? 297 and 425 losses. In that same time span, the Sacramento Kings are 262 and 460. Why are you not shitting on Divock, Skip? Why does Sacramento not get this? Well, no. I am on my soapbox. Okay. In that same time frame, the New York Knicks are 295 and 427. Why are we not shitting on Phil Jackson? You can answer that question. Why are we not?
James Dolan.
No, why are we not shitting on Phil Jackson?
Because it's not trendy enough.
No. You know why we're not shitting on Phil Jackson? Because he's not there. Because he's not there. We can't shit on Phil Jackson. Okay? Now, also, yo, I'm tired of this. So, Detroit, 306-416. Minnesota. I didn't even write down Minnesota's record.
There's no need to.
Because here's the deal. Skip said that we've missed the playoff for the seventh time in 9 years, right? Which means that we've been twice in 2 years. Okay, Minnesota has been once since 2004. They've been once since 2004. But we don't shit on Minnesota. And the one time that they went to the playoffs, the reason why they're in the playoffs is that Philadelphia playing basketball right now while Minnesota's sitting home. Yeah. We don't talk about Minnesota. Yeah. We don't talk about it.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Okay, now let me move on to the next iteration. Now, earlier I said that this iteration of the Hornets have been here since 2004, for 15 years. Let me spit out some more stats, okay? When we talk about some of the storied franchises in the NBA, the Lakers come up. The Lakers, depending on what side of the Mississippi you live on, is top 1 or 2 storied franchises in the NBA. Okay. How many titles do they have? Like 18, 19 titles? 18. They've been here for 71 years. They've had time to figure this out. Now, I went and looked at all of their NBA titles. I'm about to spit out some names right quick, all right? Every one of their NBA titles has at least one of these people attached to it. George Mikan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant. Every one of their titles has at least one of those players attached to it. Now, give me a name that I didn't even mention.
James Worthy.
Shaq. James Worthy. They are so great. I did that without even mentioning Shaq and James Worthy. Who in Charlotte has been here that can lay claim to that? Nobody. I digress.
Oh, but we could have drafted Brandon Roy. We could. I'm joking, obviously.
The Boston Celtics, 1A, 1B story franchise in the NBA. 73 seasons. They've been here 2 years longer than the Lakers. Same thing. Every one of their titles is attached to Bill Russell, John Havlicek, if I said that right, or Larry Bird. Now, their last one is I had to go. I had a few names I could have went, but I chose to go with Paul Pierce since it recently came out that he's better than the way he is. So I wanted to get. I didn't want to disrespect the truth. So that one title, the only title that they've had since 1986, is attached to the true Paul Pierce. But we don't talk about Boston. Yeah, great. Look, they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lottery picks on their roster right now, and they're not winning a title this year.
Can I give you a fun fact about the 80s Lakers and Celtics?
Let's go right ahead.
Fun fact. You know how the Lakers and Celtics got some of their really marquee players?
Let's go.
Because of the Los Angeles Clippers.
I'm
going to tell you why.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Clippers basically gave the Los Angeles Lakers James Worthy. The Los Angeles Clippers basically gave who was the draft pick to the Celtics? I think Robert Parrish was involved in the draft pick that they gave to the Celtics. There's always some really terrible franchise that makes teams who are already good better. That was the Clippers in the 80s. But you won't hear Skip Bayless tell you any of this information as it pertains to the Hornets.
Now, there's one more thing that Skip Bayless does.
I'm sorry, Danny Ainge was a pick.
Yeah, was an Ainge? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask Skip one more question. But before I do, I got to ask you guys a question, okay? Do you guys remember the year 1996?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What? How old were you guys in 1996?
I was 16.
16? Okay, you're old.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys remember some of the things that happened in 96, like as far as music or movies? Okay, let me run off a few things that happened in 1996. Okay. Well, first off, OJ was found innocent in 1996. Okay. Netscape came out. Windows 95, obviously.
Somebody's gonna fire today, man.
Boy.
GoldenEye was the top grossing movie, depending on the site that I looked at. Okay, GoldenEye. Let me see. Toy Story, first ever fully animated film to ever come out, 1996. Okay, music. These were the top chart-topping songs in 1996. Gangsta's Paradise, Waterfalls, TLC. Hey, rest in peace, Left Eye. Don't Take It Personal, Boombastic, Candy Rain, and lastly but not least, You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. Rest in peace. Do you know what else happened in 1996? That is the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Skip Bayless. Why are we not talking about the Dallas Cowboys? Why are we not shitting on Jerry Jones each and every single year? Leave Michael Jordan alone. Okay, you got too many other things you can be talking about. Okay, I didn't plan, or I don't know how we're supposed to close this. I just know I'm tired of seeing this narrative. And this is how I'm going to close it. If you go and look at the 4 major sports in America, and when you look at all the successful teams, you will see that they have been here for 50, 60, 70, 80 years. And even with the Warriors right now, they their first title was like in 74. Mm-hmm. And then they went 40 years before getting another title. But we look at the Warriors as a modern franchise. I didn't take a point. I didn't go out and look at other sports, but when it comes to football, everybody says that the Patriots are a modern franchise. If you want to be successful, follow the Patriots. They're a dynasty since 2001. Whether you love it, I get it. Right. But they've been here 80 years. Yeah. So your first title came in 2001. It took you 60, 70 years to figure it out. Yeah, right. Same thing with those Philadelphia Eagles. You've been here for 100 years. You got your first Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. What took you so long?
And I'm gonna let you down.
What took you so long? The Hornets have been here for 15 years. Shut up. I'm done.
All right.
Well, on that note,
well, thank you for watching the
Undisputed
crew. Vince is okay. Vince is on fire.
I'm good.
Check him out.
I'm good.
All right.
Everybody look yourself in the mirror and say, Michael Jordan's not the GM. Go say it in the mirror 50 times.
All right, everybody, have a good week. Have the confidence Paul Pierce does this week. Have a great week at work. We're under construction. We love y'all.
Ooh, boy.
Did I get to both hits?
Ooh, I'm over here, boy.
I'm kind of like, what the hell?
What? I looked